The nation in total offense last year, right at 385 yards per game. Corral with his first pass, it's a completion, and it's a big gain, and it's Dontario Drummond. And Dontario's still on his feet, and he's going to pick up about 20.
Passing lane there, and Corral waited and made a good throw.
Ealy with his first carry of the night, and he is greeted right at.
Got all that energy going. You're really locked in trying to be physical. It could set up some pass plays here.
To Brian, he's an Ole Miss alum, played football and basketball there. And now he'd like for his Louisville defense to get off the field on third down. A little bit of running room, and it'll be a first down.
To them in the second half with some success, and that time good job at checking it, letting his athlete make a play.
Corral right on the money, and he's got a receiver, Shakur Pearson.
To the left and finding that crease, nice seam route.
Back to the ground, Ealy spun down.
On Art Briles' staff, it going back to Baylor, I mean, it's that kind of pace.
Corral has Ealy out of the backfield, his second.
If Lane Kiffin were here or not, but those vertical seams tough to defend.
Henry Parrish trying the right side. He's in.
He said that was his biggest concern getting ready for this offense.
Back to Parrish, breaks a tackle and then lost.
They're coming at you, this will be the 10th play, wears you down.
Parrish set it down from the 11, so they go right back to him.
Lined up offside?
Offside. Defense, number 21. Half the distance to the goal. First down.
Full house, tight backfield. Ealy pushing, and Ealy
up this first series of the season, and they're just gonna, after all that razzle dazzle, tempo, spread.
Uniform numbers of two great quarterbacks, and the guy who's gonna rewrite and already has rewritten a lot of Ole Miss records is going
back and give up the run. That time he kind of played a cat and mouse game with Corral.
Corral down the middle, and that too appeared to be the fiddle. See if Avery's defense can get a 3 and out here thanks to his two big plays on third down, and they will.
On third down, they're in 10. You got 3 guys rushing. Look at the 5 guys underneath, and you got 3 deep. It makes it for very tight ahead.
Unfortunate for the Wolverines to lose their fine receiver Ronnie Bell to an injury for the season. Yeah. Here's Ealy getting across the 30 before he's back to the ground. This board up here with all these stories, I don't know why we did that. It's complete, and it's another catch from Dontario Drummond. And Drummond's trying to stay on his feet. Gets a block, and Dontario, 100-yard receiving game in the bowl game against Indiana. 34 on that one.
Monty Montgomery comes up, and that's the read. It tells Corral to get the ball out. And this is, again, these 3 receivers. Drummond can do things after the catch because with that RPO game.
In the slot, the former quarterback John Rice Plumlee's into the game, but Corral goes the other way, and the contact was way.
Pass interference, defense, number 2. The ball be placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
Corral again, right up the gut, gets pressure, and
this way, he's going to come free. He just shoots a gap. Does a nice job there of occupying with that slanted.
Country have had fewer sacks than Louisville, so that was a welcome negative play for Ole Miss. Corral trying to answer by going to the end to the starting cornerback role last year, and Keitrell Clark transferred in from Liberty, took that job, and he's working on the other side now. Ealy back, and
9-0, and they have Ole Miss pinned back here.
Snoop Conner into the game for Ole Miss. Conner running across the 15. Ole Miss the first drive, they took it 94. They needed 93 on this drive, and they're off to another good start. There is a strong completion to be a high draft pick or something.
And see, this is the combination of the Baylor stuff with Jeff Levy, who's calling the plays, and here is Lane Kiffin, the kind of pro-style offense that he
starts. Just a little refresher on what he's going to look for in the other aspects of the offense. Corral going to work. Sanders broke in. He threw
Art Briles, Kendall Briles.
Offense. Number 2 was in the pocket and threw the ball in an area where there was no player in the vicinity, an eligible receiver. Lost it down at the spot of the foul. Second down.
It's actually a good call. Him up at the top. Watch how he just kind of, he's the one receiver that's over there, and he's just kind of not running a route. I think that was the indicator.
Out on a turn inside versus a throw outside. They're telling the officials these days, don't try and read.
All right.
pick completion to Rogers. There's 2 in a row for Chase Rogers, who caught eyes to see him go.
It's the first time without Lane Kiffin.
Corral, he can run, he gets the first down and gets down.
Turnover issue last year when teams dropped 8. Sometimes he would try to squeeze it in.
Targeting.
Oh yeah, that's a good call.
Defense, number 38. The play will be under further review.
He'll have a lot on him now. Luke Altmaier's in at quarterback now as Snoop Conner.
How he's playing and how he's going to try to defend the run coming at him.
Give to Snoop Conner. Conner makes a man miss and gets down to the 5.
Got adjusted his tempo and the speed of these backs.
Corral pulls it. Matt going for the end zone. Touchdown.
Match him here now, trying to do the best job that he can on this zone read. He tries to get outside off of a block, and you can see the speed of Corral, who's known for his ability.
Variety of childhood cancers. Now, our thoughts with everyone who continues to battle that dreaded disease.
All the different signals and how quickly they get things signaled in. Right now, you got 2
3 and out. And the Rebels had good field position to start, and it's going to be 3rd and 3.
I'll start. Offense, number 54, 5-yard penalty, 3rd down.
Parrish still in the game. See if Corral can convert on 3rd down. Plenty of time and plenty of room to run. Matt pulls it out of there. It's up around the 50. Needed to get
feed, especially on 3rd down.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Offense, number 64, 15-yard penalty. The down counts. It's 4th down.
Well, Broeker, he can't clean up the pile anymore, and he does. Broeker's their best responsible for that turnover in just a second. Great field position. See if Corral tries to strike quickly. He's got Mingo on the outside, and Mingo's inside the 10. He's driving toward the pylon. Here, so Corral snap to give. Conner is met in the backfield. Corral will try to help push him forward, but a story of a young man figuring things out largely on his own as Conner goes.
I think he thought he'd have a goose egg here at this point in the game, and you're going to get against this offense. You're going to give up plays. You're going to give up points. It's just part of it. You either got to.
Second turnover forced in the first half, and now Corral will try to make him pay.
He has possession.
Man, oh man, what a catch! Corral right back to work. He's got room to run into Louisville territory. But that growth that Molly was talking about and Kirk was talking about with maturity, that's been the one thing. And he is displaying that in abundance in the first half. Completes it out.
Routes hit him. Vertical seam.
Corral wants that seam, but wisely dumps it down.
Bold athlete, plays on a baseball team.
He had 6 catches for 79 yards in the bowl game, and right on cue, John Rice has his. They've held Louisville under 3 yards a play, averaging better than 7.5 themselves. Corral gets it complete. Drummond needs to head for the boundary, and
a game that maybe some people a little bit off their radar, but Iowa pounded a good Indiana team.
Jerrion Ealy is wrapped up, swarmed under. First got a little help from Keitrell Clark.
Yeah, nice job here at getting off blocks and showing some speed here to be able to get out there. Really nowhere.
Corral, plenty of time, fires a dart, and that'll take care of that 18.
A little bit of confusion where you get upfield, takes the linebacker with him, and then you see Ealy work right, take him away. You think we're good, and then right behind him comes Ealy.
Corral put it in Ealy's belly and pulled it.
Athlete he is. I mean, he's known for the arm, but he's got great feet.
Went back to the arm. John Rice Plumlee with his second catch. Kyler Murray, Lamar Jackson.
Pretty good group.
Deshaun.
That works. That works. Count the receiver. This blitz right here means quick side adjust, and the receiver's got to see that. There's no one there to pick him up. He's got to come off that route and be ready.
And this time the 9. On 4th down, slant, 1st down, maybe more. Another big catch from Dontario. Ealy. Jerrion pushing the pile, trying to get it down close to the.
But this team will pound you at the line of scrimmage and run too.
Ealy's got it again. He's got a 1st down. He's down to the 15. Louisville trying. 1st and 10. Corral. Oh, started to run, and now he's got his.
An eligible receiver downfield. Offense.
That's
number 51. 5-yard penalty. 1st down.
timing from the quarterback. You're going to see two linemen that work their way blocking, but right here, 15-yard line. He just baits the linebacker right here. Quarterback draw, quarterback draw. He got rid of it in time. Not get any further downfield.
And takes the touchdown off the board and back to the ground. Quick pitch out to Parrish. And Parrish
block and getting upfield. As you said, very physical tackle.
Corral throwing to the end zone at a man in the back. Rebels will send the field goal unit out. Another look.
Waiting for Sanders to make a big play. You know.
And plus. Manning brothers have a TV empire working, don't they?
They sure do.
To the ground, Snoop Conner, and Snoop's had a good night.
Worried about the pass, that it opens up. You're a little bit light in the box, and you're able to run the football. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the room they have to run.
90 seconds to play here in the third quarter. 2nd and 1. And Conner's going to pick up the first down.
About that run game, you're creating one-on-one opportunities, and that's where they start laughing. You know, that's what they want.
And Art Briles is also
did. So they spent their entire offseason thinking they'd see a lot of that again starting tonight, and they emphasized how to beat that.
Correct.
He's convinced based on the look. He has that look, but you could see that he gets caught up, so he works all the way back.
Not a bad beat, just a beat for me. You too?
Me too.
Flag coming in as Corral races and tried to cut back.
A holding call here.
Holding. Offense, number 75. 10-yard penalty. First down.
Now watch this. Lane Kiffin watching this one at home saying, all right, we're going to have to work on old Bryce. Can't have that.
Good call.
Yeah. It's following the rule.
Drummond's in motion. Corral finds him. Dontario Drummond inside the 15 before he...
20-pounder at 6'1". He's a handful.
162 yards receiving so far. There goes Snoop Conner. Snoop! Put somebody...
He looks like an SEC running back at about 225 pounds, and he's looking to just lower his shoulder and go right over you.
Just really set the tone for the season with some really impressive performances as Henry Parrish turns the corner, gets into Louisville territory.
Like to see, it's all about building early in the season for next week. You just don't want to shut it down. Just keep battling no matter how bad it gets. Whoop.
That is
we've got a holding call, but you can see the safety get out of position. Drummond, Reese, you talked about having a huge night, an easy throw.
But there was almost like a little bit of that with that throw, that last one. Pretty one to watch. Corral pulls it down, slides at the 40.
I think his game just reminds his personality, the way he plays, leaves his heart out there on the field as far as his leadership style. Constantly talking to the linemen, his receivers. It's like giving somebody a head start in a race. Like they're not letting up. Like there's still time on the clock. Something like nice hit.
Inflicted a little punishment of his own. Corral started to pull it out. Now Matt pulls it down, and Matt runs over a guy, and it was Clark, but
the linemen, the backs, this is the leader of their team. They respond to him. He's not going to slide. They don't want him to take these hits all year, but that's just his personality. It's hard to take that away from him. Wow, that was a good drive.
That was easy as pie. And
he finally gets his first touchdown of the season.
Jerrion Ealy still in. Ealy is potentially making them uncomfortable to have to do so. I'm not sure. 3rd and 9. And Corral had the remainder of the season. Fourth and 5. Corral converts, and who else?
There's 3 of them that can hurt you one-on-one.
And Ontario's on a couple of national champions at the junior college level. Jerrion Ealy. Ealy goes down to the 20.
Let's be honest.